I'm not gonna do this again.
Oh shit.
25 Constance. 24, 25 Constance. Okay, Constance. Now we just need... Oh, we checked this street a week ago. I can't believe you traded a pistol for this. It's a lead. No way that guy saw fireflies over here. Stop. I feel good about this. Well, I don't. Come on.
Let's play as Abby again? Jesus. I thought I was at the end.
24, 10. It's not gonna be on that side. It's all evens.
Jesus, this looks good. They say 24, 45.
24, 17. Getting warmer.
I can't remember the number.
Hope not. I'm sweating already.
Hey, something's out there.
Dude, we're just straight back into the game.
To our left. Demon.
I see, I see, I see. I don't have any silencers or anything. Thought I heard another one in there. I might have. There we go. Yeah, there's another one in the house. Probably wasting shivs on them, but whatever. Oh, clicker. Okay, I have one shiv left for the clicker. No! Why are you coming here? Oh my god! Oh, come on, come on, come on! Come on! Oh, I forgot that I can't do that. Okay, whatever.
Oh, quiet now.
Good.
Wait, am I just playing again?
Something was out there.
Like, how much longer is this gonna go on for?
Keep your guard up.
I really thought I was at the end of the game.
What if we don't find them here?
Assuming all the leads dry up, what would you like to do?
I don't know. Leave this place?
Okay. And where would we go?
West. See what's out there.
Rattlers?
There's nothing but ocean.
And past it?
Other countries, I guess. You want to do that?
Go to Ireland.
Good question.
Actually, not if you're going west, you won't hit Ireland for a very, very long time. Go east, hit Ireland! Wonder how the Irish are handling an infection like this.
What do you want to do for dinner tonight?
We've got those lobsters I caught yesterday. They're still in a bucket on the deck.
Ooh, yeah. Genius.
And we've got a few strawberries left.
If we find fireflies, we'll celebrate with strawberries. If we don't, we'll console ourselves with strawberries.
Oh man, you guys are having lobster. I want lobster. I don't even really like lobster that much, but you guys are living well in the apocalypse. Alright, what was it? 24, 25? 27, 25. There's a lot of numbers, okay? 24, 25. Okay, so I should be across the street. Is this one? That's 2429.
2429. Too far.
What? This is a nice looking one, though. Ah, this one. This is a very obviously enterable one. It doesn't have a number on it.
I don't see any numbers.
Yeah,
Ring the doorbell.
2429 is next door.
this has to be it. Right?
Sure.
Let's see.
Here go!
Good enough.
That is good enough. You'll fit through there. Alright, Lev, I'm gonna open up the door. Alright, and when I open up the door, you can come on inside. I'm not opening up the door. Lev! It's trapped. It's boarded up.
This place looks abandoned.
Oh, did you just come in the door? I came in?
searching.
Cool. It's probably around the back, Lev. This is so weird, though. Like, we finished. Are we going back to do this shit again? I mean, I did think that just ending it with, like, I never want to see you here again and be like, okay, I leave, bye. I thought that was going to be weird. But still, we were...
2425 Constance.
Yep.
This is the place.
We got it.
Okay, but there's nothing here.
We don't know that yet.
Wait, why are we here? Whose house is this? This is where Owen wanted to come. Was to Santa Barbara. Was this his plan to come to this place?
Locked.
Locked!
Maybe there's another way in?
Are you being positive?
I'm trying to be helpful.
You're always helpful.
Abby, let them be helpful. Being very helpful. God, this is so cool looking. You kind of forget, like, a lot of games do worlds and everything, but these places feel like actual locations. Feels like I'm actually in Santa Barbara. Get my feet up. Get some sun. Get a tan. I'm Irish and pasty white as all hell, so I need some sort of... I need to get them rays on me. Nada. There's
Is it
fucking
really
bullets.
nothing? It can't be.
Alright, yeah, we're looking for leads of the fireplace. Whoops. My bad. You just said it. I'm sorry, there's a lot going on. And these episodes are long, so it's a lot to take in. Do we have a reflection in that mirror? Kind of. Oh my god. See, this is the shit I'm talking about. I know I harp on about the visuals and everything a lot in this game, but the way the light spills into this room, it's like... This is called... What was it called? Evelyn taught me the word for this recently, where light comes through the trees and hits the floor like this and these dots through the leaves. It was like a weird word that I had never heard before, like a spattering or something like that. I can't remember. But the way it bounces in here and the way it hits the wall and everything, I feel like they're using actual global illumination. So light, it hits, it's like a proper light source and it's hitting surfaces and actually bouncing around the environment. It's not just baked in like some other games would do. The way it kind of like soft shadows on the couch or the chair, and then it turns to a hard shadow when you take the source off of it. Like this shit is impressive. There's a lot of really small details going on that would really go overlooked easily, and the way that this room is actually darker because the light's not getting in here. But what I wanted to talk about, I know there's a lot of story going on. What I wanted to talk about though is that there's a slight reflection going on in the glass here, but because it's all smudgy and diffused and everything, you're not getting an actual reflection. Or maybe it's a shadow, I don't know. What is that shadow? Yeah, the shadow against the wall is realistic and it's soft. This shit is really impressive. This is all stuff that's very hard to do, I'd imagine. And a lot of really small details that add to realism that your brain can tell is not real immediately, but you don't really know why. And it's those tiny things that games need to do to really sell realism from now on. It's not the big things, like huge scale and massive environments and just character models. It's everything. Like I was talking about the tiny pipe bomb creating a little illumination on the wall. Those little things that you'd never notice. Anything? Get the lawnmower. We'll cut the grass. Let's just live here. Let's just live here. Ha! And that, the overexposed light, like when you're inside, your eyes adjust to the indoors. And then when you come out, your eyes adjust going out. Like a lot of games do that these days, but all of these things are so cohesive with each other here. Wait, is that really it? Let me see if I can open up the door from the inside. Maybe I'm supposed to let Lev in. Or not. Lev, did you find anything?
Lev, I think we're done here.
No, wait.
You find something?
Ah! Let's push it.
Scratches.
Scooch.
Secrets.
Hello?
Been a while since anyone's been here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have to agree with you.
I hate agreeing with you. I also love that the flashlights in this game are like full, proper dynamic lights. Like actual, like everything casts shadows when you shine it.
Pretty nice barracks, all things considered.
Okay, here's another really impressive thing. See that beam? See the way it's kind of like... It changes the reflection and the illumination on the floor. The more I shine on it, the closer I get, it seems to be the more intense that the reflection of that gets on the floor. That's wild, man. I don't know if it's fully like that, but those little tiny things like that are what's really separating this game from the pack, visually. Fucking love this stuff. I can't be the only one who kind of goes through this. I saw some developers from Remedy talk about this game as well. And I would love to see that kind of series on YouTube or something where developers look at each other's games and talk about why this shit is impressive and how they did it and how they think they did it and things like that. Like, I just want to know more.
They had power down here. Look around.
'Cause even though I don't make video games, I still want to know how these ones are made. And how stuff reacts, and have a coder and a designer. I know I'm supposed to go over here. Have a coder and a designer actually break this shit down and explain just why it's as impressive and hard to do as it is.
Guess they've got solar.
Oh.
That's cool. Like, these volumetric lights are really cool. Anyway, we're at the end of the game. I think. This could go on for another 2 days for all I know.
Is this frequency currently in use? This is... Do you see a call sign anywhere?
Oh, what?
It's a short list of numbers and letters. Fuck it. This is Abby from Santa Barbara. Can anyone hear me? Standing by. Is anyone out there?
What's this?
Those are frequencies.
Thank God I don't have to input them.
Is this frequency currently in use? This is Abby from Santa Barbara. Is anyone out there?
Are these other Firefly outposts?
I don't know.
Could be.
Can anyone hear me? Hello?
That
Is
sounds
this
like
frequency currently in use? This is Abby from Santa Barbara. Hello? Hello? Is this frequency currently in use? Hello, this is Abby from Santa Barbara. Can anyone hear me? If anyone can hear me, please reply. Please answer.
Hi, Abby. We got a clear signal on you. Where in Santa Barbara you calling from?
2425 Constance. We got a tip about a base, but there's no one here. We're looking for fireflies. I'm a firefly.
Where were you stationed?
I was part of the Salt Lake outpost.
Who ran that facility?
Dr. Jerry Anderson. He was my dad.
Well, how about that? We pulled everyone back from the satellite stations and brought them back here to home base.
How many of you are there?
We're about 200 strong now,
Damn.
with a few more every month.
Owen was right. You're about to get 2 more. How do we find you?
Get to Catalina Island. Approach the large domed building in Avalon. We'll find you.
Okay. Okay, we'll see you soon. Over and out.
Looking forward to it. Good luck, Abby from Santa Barbara. Over and out.
Come on, let's get back to the sailboat.
Damn. We did it. Fireflies are real again. Jesus.
Okay, fine. You were right.
What was that?
Why do you make me repeat whenever I'm wrong?
Because it makes me feel better. And because it happens so rarely.
Oh, shit. Ow. Who the fuck are you? Who are you guys? Fuck! Ow!
I'm feeling now. Tyra. Come here, let me see you.
Is Liv okay?
You ready?
Wait, what are you doing? Wait.
Fuck!
Man!
You're fine. Get that little one.
Ow!
Don't you fucking touch him!
Shit. One hell of a catch, huh?
This game just keeps going. I thought I was done. And we're just plowing through more. Who the hell are these guys, though? Els?
Where did you go from here?
So you found their sailboat.
2425 Constance.
That's gotta be it.
What if we find Abby now at the end and we just become best friends? And we start taking stuff down together then?
How would she get up to the street from here?
Oh man, this is giving me huge Uncharted 4 vibes. Ellie, you're all sunburnt. Get out of the sun. Okay, what weapons do I have? Just all of my shit? So weird to be playing as Ellie again. It's been so long. Have I just given up on cards and coins then?
This is promising.
Are we gonna get more cards again? I miss collecting those. I got so into that for so long and then it just stopped. There you go. Damn, this is really pretty though. Got ammo. You got any cards on you? Dude, you would not believe the cards that I have found. They're fucking sick. This is why I also have trophies and stuff turned off for games like this. Or just in general. Well, first of all, I just hate the notification. It just annoys me. And I'm not really a trophy hunter, but every now and then it's like, it'll tell you like, oh, card collector. And then it's like, collect all cards. I'm like, oh man, I didn't know I collected them all. So now it's like, is there more? Do I have more to collect? Okay, all of these branching paths for no reason.
Here we go.
Is Santa Barbara nice? I've never been. I didn't even really know where it was until this game. This game's teaching me geography. This really feels like the hills in LA though. And I've been there.
Now what? Mesa Bluff.
I don't know, I still think it's stupid that you're here.
And Santa Barbara proper is that way.
Dina's gonna leave your ass when you come back. If she hasn't just left already. Okay, infected everywhere. Alrighty, 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 here we go now. Here we go now. There's one there that I saw. Where are the rest? Here, another one to my left. Being in like a disused town? Oh, that's so much quicker. Being in like a disused town like this, where people used to live, but no one's really come back since the infection broke out and stuff, is really cool. I love seeing like the life that was, basically. I know I told you I'd wait for you here, but it's not safe. Rattlers are all through these woods. Oh, is that the people who got us? The Rattlers? I can't risk getting chained up again. I'll be in that place where I told you that ping pong ball joke. Miss your laugh. Hope you got out okay. Ping pong ball joke. I want to hear it. Oh yeah, I have a bow and arrow. Oh, way better. Oh, man, I miss playing as Ellie. I mean, the Abby stuff was great. And Abby in her own right is a really cool character. It's just... Ellie's my girl, you know? So it's so much more history with Ellie as a character. Nice. At least they don't fucking alert each other. Being like, we've got it incoming! You know? Right, can I get that arrow back though? They're kinda hard to come by. No, you fell and broke it? Piece of shit. Always thinking about yourself. That sound in the distance is fucking awesome. Such a distinct audio cue. Stalkers. Fuck. Let's do this. Oh, Jesus! Motherfucker! Oh god, oh god, oh god, the clicker's coming. Kill him! There you go. There you go. Okay, you're fine, you're fine. We can make it if we try, just the two of us. Nice. Good fucking shots. That other one snuck up on me. Those stalkers. They're creepy.
Back to it.
Yay, and I got my arrow back. Fuck yeah. Fun. Oh, Ellie, we missed you. You're a fun one, Ellie. What's Ellie's second name? Does she have a second name? Abby Anderson was her name. Abby and Jerry. Did she take on Joel's name? Is it Ellie Miller? I can't believe I was getting shot by Tommy at that time. I was like, it's Joel! He's alive! Then who did we bury? I don't know! Alright. Oh, there you are. Why'd you have to fucking scream? Sit still. That was great. That was super fucking fun. But why'd you have to scream and duck down and now I lost an arrow? Shithead. Can't even make more. How many supplements do I have? 9. Not enough for anything. Can you at least give me the arrow back that I killed you with? Yeah, thank you. My other one's all the way over there in fucking LA.
Hope I can cut through here.
Seems like you probably can. Because it's kind of the only way forward in the game. Yeah, give me all this supplement. Ah, that's cool. The color of the shades. Card! Never mind. Shut up, me. CBB 73. Oh, I missed it. Fucking robot, dude. 40 brains and 100 brawn. The latest in a long line of synthetic warriors, the CBB-73 was designed to fight battles deemed too dangerous or cruel for humans. But when the Future Alliance captured one on Titan, their scientists used it to test their latest AI ethics technology. Now a trusted ally, CBB is willing to take point on all of the future Alliance's dangerous missions, always reminding them, I am reliable and expendable, but in times of high tension CBB struggles not to slip back into its original function as a killing machine. Fucking sick. Yes, I missed collecting cards. I was going to say that the shades being a certain color, bathing the entire room in that light, is really cool. Can't wait to see what lighting on next gen looks like. The fact that this stuff even exists on a PS4 is crazy. PS4 is old now.
All right.
Shamblies? Shamblers? Alright. How do I take you guys out efficiently? Wait, did you see me already? What? Oh, maybe not. Oh, I wanted that arrow back. Fine, fine, fuck it. Howdy, fellas. Okay, you know what? I think it's time for us to use a stun bomb for the first time. Never used stun bombs in this game. Spent the whole game avoiding them. Boom, baby! Got him. Ah, God, get off me, get off me, get off me, get off me. Oh yeah, I should have picked up the 2x4 upstairs. Oh, an upgrade station. The 2x4, I thought I already had one, but I broke it in the last encounter. Nice. That wasn't too bad, Ellie. Calm down. That was easy.
I swear to God, Abby. If these infected killed you.
Come on, how are you not over it by now? Don't get me wrong, I get it. It's Joel, it's a big deal.
I
But
gotta get out of here.
I feel like if enough time had passed, you wouldn't feel like murdering them. Maybe just go and talk to them and settle things and get some closure, but not wanting to still kill them. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Can't believe I killed this guy here. I didn't think I actually got him. Alright, what do we even have left to upgrade? This is all done. Capacity in that, I guess. Damage, stability. We'll get stability in the revolver, why not? I was working my way towards that already, I think, and then the game was like, oh, you're only halfway through the game and you're playing as one character, so here's a second character for you to just do whatever you want. And you'll be doing that for 10 hours. Oh, 9 more parts. Wait, how many is that? 40? Is that enough for anything? Fire rate on that. Fire rate on the shotgun. Yeah, why not? I was going to say, we probably won't be playing for much longer anyway. I've said that many times in this playthrough. Sick. I want to like fully upgrade all my guns. Can I do New Game Plus with all these weapons already? Because I would love to play some of the earlier areas with a bow and arrow and the ability to craft some.
Where am I? There's gotta be a street around here.
I know, man, it's California. It's just, it's nothing but sun and dust.
Okay. Santa Barbara's downhill. 24, 25 constants.
Oh, are you writing more in your journal along the way? Yeah. Made it to the coast finally. It's gorgeous. Flowers everywhere. There's this thick morning gloom. Doesn't seem like the military ever came through. Maybe it was too spread out. I wish Dina could see this. She'd lose her shit. I like the sound of the waves. Heading down the coast. Haven't seen people in a few days. Or intact sailboats. What if Tommy was wrong? What if they're not here anymore? Can't think about that. Did you tell Tommy you were coming, by the way? Dixie National Forest. A couple of hunters tried to jump me. Didn't go well for them. I just got to the outskirts of Las Vegas. I can hear the infected from here. Must be thousands still alive inside the walls. What a nightmare. I'm gonna go around. Yeah, I wonder... Imagine what New York is like in this. Oh, that would be so cool if Last of Us 3 is just completely different characters, which I really think you should do next. I already think that this game should have just been maybe Abby's story on her own and not splicing them in half, but we'll talk about that when we get to the end. But Last of Us 3 in New York when all of this shit was happening, could you imagine? Palmdale, California. So I'm hiding out in the basement hoping this horde passes by. Miss you, Potato. Still in this fucking basement. The batteries in my flashlight are almost done. The dark is fucking with me. I keep seeing him, smelling iron. Miss Dina. I miss Potato. What am I doing here? I miss Potato too. Ever since I left Ireland, I miss Potato. I got out. The horde got distracted by a group of travelers. Some of them didn't make it. 2 of the bodies were kids. Bury them. That's nice of you to do, at least. Nice. Lots of stuff here. Cool.
She has to be down there.
Ay, ay, ay. Don't fall. Well, we'll find out soon, Ellie. I was gonna say, you guys pick up stuff way slower than Joel did in the first game. I miss when Joel would just be like an octopus. I am glad to have Molotovs back, though. My favorite thing to use in this game. Anybody live in Santa Barbara? Does it look like Santa Barbara? Definitely looks like California, anyway. Shit. Fuck.
Can't get into it, can you?
Oh. Oh, that's nice. Here, have this. Are you kidding me? Both of you moved away from it? Oh, you're back. Hi. Bye. That's handy. Take that, fuckers. Now, what would be really cool, but, and I'm sure they probably wanted to do this, was have the fire spread through this, because obviously, it's a desert. It's dry. If you threw a Molotov down here, this entire place would go down in flames. And games have done fire propagation. The Far Cry series is notorious for it. But I guess you can't do that here. Even Breath of the Wild has fire propagation. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Ow! Oh, Ellie. Don't pass out. She passed out. Your face is also bright pink with sunburn. Oh my god.
Abby. I found you.
See? We got a live one.
fucked up.
Oh, the wound's open again.
Lucky if she lasts a month. Can we please just say we're done for the day?
Yeah, get that thing down. Let's reset the traps.
Really, man? I mean, is she even worth the trip back? It's not like...
Oh.
No. I'm good. Something funny?
Looks like you shit your pants.
Fuck you say?
Oh, bitch.
Oh, you like funny, huh? Get up.
Come on.
Get up.
We don't need
No,
this.
man, she's fucked up anyway, man. Come on. Yeah, it's funny, right? It's funny.
Serious?
Come on.
There you go. Nice. Fuck yeah, Ellie.
Wait. You said Abby. You're looking for an Abby, right? We picked one up a couple months ago.
Yeah, sure.
No, big
Months?
blonde, arms like mine. She had a scrawny kid with cuts by his mouth. Yeah, that's her. You let me go. I'll tell you where she is. You can get to her before that infection takes over.
Talk.
She's in a holding cell at our camp.
Where's that?
Head that way till you hit the railroad track. That'll lead you to a resort. We keep them in the tall, round building. I swear.
Jesus. Ellie, you've seen better days.
Traxter Resort. Tall, round building.
Oh, I get to keep that silenced
Traxter
SMG?
Resort. Tall, round building.
Oh. Good job.
Fuck.
Over here! Aim for its left!
We'll go back.
Is that a gun? He's got a gun!
God damn it.
Shit. All right.
Fuck did he get a gun? Tell the others to search the area. Make sure he's the only one that got it. And watch out.
Fuck you guys. All down in one.
And the others.
That was legit. Uh-oh, dog. Wait, you're just coming straight to my location?
God damn it. What the hell? Go, girl.
Next.
There you go. I want to leave the dog alive, but the dog's gonna get me. The dog's still gonna come after me anyway. Oh no! That's even sadder! Okay, I'm gonna come out. Let's see what the dog does. Yeah. I'm sorry. Jesus.
Big group. her before these idiots kill her.
Ellie, it's not worth it. What did I tell you about losing yourself to this shit? This is stupid. We shouldn't be here. I know you need closure. That you're traumatized from what happened, but this is not the way to do it. What if your therapist was just like, in real life, yeah, go get revenge, kill them. No, it's not healthy. Are there any others around? I feel like I was supposed to take on a lot of people here, slowly, methodically. But I was just like, you know what? Me and my good friend Molotov are back in action together, and I want to use them. Part of me doesn't even want to, like, grab everything in here, because I just want to get to Abby. This also feels like the Lord of the Rings ending. It's like, oh, it's over. Wait, no, now it's over. No? Is it? Oh, it's over, okay. Roll credits. I don't trust it until I see the credits. Is there gonna be more here? Yep. Where am I being spotted from? Okay, so actual people are not infected. Let's not do anything because I can't. Right, so I saw 3. Maybe I could just stay way back. What if I go back to this train, get up on top of it, and then just start sniping people? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, fucking fun.
Right over there!
Oh, come on, you don't fucking see me. Come on. What? Don't tell me that fucking tree blocked that. That's fun. No. Are you still alive? No, it's... What?!
I got it!
That sucks. Fuck. Alright, well... Let's fucking dance.
Get closer!
Oh, this thing fucking rules. Ow! Ow! Nice. Nice. Jesus! Oh, God! Okay, there's one more. Okay, I have an idea. What? Oh, because you're wearing a fucking mask? Okay. That didn't work. No! Oh! Nice! I'm beyond caring, dude. Maybe at the beginning of the game that would have made me feel bad, but
Fuck.
now I'm just testing out all my guns. Playing as Abby completely changed me.
Where are the tracks?
Also, that's absolute bullshit that I couldn't shoot that person here. Something was wrong with the hitboxes. Something about the wall or the tree or something along the way. So I don't think there's much bullet drop. I downed this guy easily. Oh, the body's gone. Whatever, it worked out. I'm a little lighter on resources, but that's fine. There you go, candy bear. His axe is dope. God. Ooh, yeah. Can I make anything? Oh god, I have nothing. Nah, I don't want to pipe. The rattlers, because of snakes. Oh. Scars, wolves, fireflies, fuck all these groups. I mean, in these times, something's always going to come up. There's always going to be a group like these. Oh, is it down that way? Such big open areas. Oh, maybe it isn't here. Going the wrong way. Wait, where do I go? Ah, good old dumpster. If only I could move you around. It's like the good old days. Oh, just this way.
Okay.
Doi.
Tracks to the resort.
Alright, can't go back. Only blades, apparently. Upgrade that. Now I can pick them up. Sun's getting real low, Els. Oh. Ooh, another one of these types of areas. Oh god, that's a lot of people. This is like a drug compound. Rounded top.
That looks like a tall, round building.
Oh, this is gonna be fun to take out this entire compound.
How do I get in there?
I have no idea. But I'm sure it'll involve some cards lying around somewhere. Hey Rattlers, it's Mackenzie. I'm out. Free. My husband died picking your fucking tomatoes. We aren't some lonely stragglers. I'll be back with others. Your time was coming. Well, that didn't go so well, did it? It's okay. I, Ellie, will be the one to take them all on and fuck them up in your honor.
Hello.
Oh, hello indeed. Oh, that's an oversight by you guys.
Come on, you can do it. Just a little closer, buddy.
Dude, leave him alone. He can't feel anything.
Jesus.
I promised you might do this to him.
This is such a fucked up hobby.
Bet you wish you didn't have this now. Don't you, Anthony?
These fucking suck. Fuck. Fucking helmets!
You went back that way.
Okay. Ah, shit. Oh, what a shot! Fuck yeah! Dude, that went really efficient. Ow! Never mind. Never mind. Okay, I did not realize you were there, so that really surprised me. I need to be more careful. We should just use fucking explosive arrows on this.
Dare you!
Son of a bitch! You know what? Fuck this. It's not worth wasting my arrows on. There you go. Pick up everything. Oh, I can let you loose! That's interesting. Wait, how would I do that? Can't get there in time. I'll just let you loose on me. I'm sure there was a way of doing that and releasing it on the enemies and everything, but whatever.
These are some sick fucks.
We came out on top, as always. We're Ellie, we're awesome. You guys didn't hear all those gunshots? Because it was a lot of them, I'm not gonna lie. There's an upgrade bench back there that we could use at least. Yep. And yep. And pick up those. Nice. Get all of the supplies. We had more supplements though. That's the stuff I want to upgrade, not this stuff. I only have 22. I can't do anything. Oh, so now it's annoying that I finally got to an area where I can start using the bow and arrow again and play as Ellie. And now we have enemies that are basically immune to it. Oh, hold on. Wait, how much do I have left in my axe? 3? That's 4. Okay. Nice. I'm coming for you! Just swinging the axe at the door. Open up! It's me! Hey, you guys playing poker? Hell yeah. Hey, maybe this isn't the way to go. Oh, hold on. Yep.
Okay.
Wait, is anyone even fucking here? Shouldn't there be more noise for... Oh, I guess I'm not in that big round building yet. Pick it up! Ellie, come on! Pick up the fucking thing. Okay, what the fuck is gonna happen here, man? Are they going to become besties? Is Ellie gonna save her?
It's all around building. There
The game's like, hey, look at this, but also you're about to get caught. You guys and your fucking helmets. More infected. Are you attached to a chain as well? These people are fucked up. Well, everybody in this universe kind of is. Okay. What? Is that you seeing me? No. Surely you jest.
We got something.
Oh, don't come around this way. Yeah, go that way. I need to grab this one because I do not have the ability to shoot them in the head. Okay, easy does it behind the wall. Like that, yes. Okay. Clean. Alright, that guy over there has no helmet, so I could probably just arrow him. Tasty, tasty. Very, very tasty. It's very tasty. Fuck yeah! Right in your stupid face. Shit. Shit. You didn't notice that that guy's dead?
Let's just finish up here.
Oh, there are way more people here than I expected. Uh-oh. Oh, you have a bulletproof vest on as well. Fuck. Oh my god, there's so many people. You're gonna see him now. Or not?
Okay. I'll see what it was.
Fuck. Shit, 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 shit.
It's Judy! Oh no, what?
I killed you in the arm. Yeah, come around the corner.
Hey!
Fuck! Okay. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Fuck!
Pete! Push in!
Don't do it, Pete! Pete, don't listen to them! They're just trying to get you killed, Pete! Do you see me? There you go. There you go. Let me escape! Should release this infected. God, I love just taking on entire armies of people. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ellie? Are you kidding me? I saw the triangle on the ground and pressed it. I wasn't even looking at the infected and you killed them anyway. Well, you didn't kill them. I had to kill them then, because what else am I gonna do? I love that when you get spotted, it's not completely over. Like, you can duck out, you can get into cover again, you can sneak around again and flank people and then start all over. Super cool. Shit. Too far. Do you have clickers locked up here? Okay, I want to release them, but also, if I get that wrong, then I'm kind of fucked. There you go. There you go. No. No. No! Leave me alone! Jesus! Run away, Ellie! Oh my god, so annoying. There you go, though. You guys get distracted by them. No, let's change to this. I hit the fucking fence. You're on the roof! Never mind. You can come in here and shit your pants if you want. Although if you're gonna shit your pants, you kinda don't need to go anywhere. Can you please stop following me? I absolutely hate that you're following me. Also, why can I never pick up that fucking brick? Hi! Hold on, let me just craft some stuff. I'll craft some stuff and I'll be right with you. Alright, you ready to dance? This guy seems like he's fucking broken. Oh, never mind. He's armor on his chest and his head. It's kind of annoying. Oh, this window seems to be a blind spot for them. Oh yeah, this'll work. This'll work. If you come closer to me, this'll work out very nicely. Okay, he didn't see me. You mean what the hell am I doing? I'm stabbing through a bulletproof vest, apparently.
Bye.
Okay, you wanna come this way as well?
Huh? That could be her. I'll see what's up.
Could be, yeah, go check it out. See what's going on. Ha! Dumb. Okay, hi. Shit's going down here. You good? You think you'll survive this? I'm very curious as to what's going to happen to you right now. Jesus. Okay, yeah, you guys keep fighting. Hi! Holy fuck. God, releasing those two clickers really did a number on some people. Shut up! Christ, I'm sick of listening to you. I thought you were supposed to help me, but you kind of became a click in my ass for a while. Who's left? Two up there. Okay. So glad I upgraded this revolver. It's so strong. I didn't need those, and now I just made noise, but whatever. Woo! Look at all the treats I get for Christmas. Good night, Irene. Ow! 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 Come on! What's that? Oh god! Oh lord! Oh god! Oh golly gosh! Oh gee! Oh fuck! Okay, that works. I think I got them all. Well, my lack of running slower would beg to differ, so. Who's alive? Oh, you. Wow. Hi.
Got you now.
Fucker.
Please. Oh God, please.
I can't do it. It won't let me.
Easy. Just take it easy. Wait.
Jesus, Elliot, you don't need to be so fucking sadistic about it. Keep upgrading my shit and then swapping weapons later. Yeah, let's swap back to this one. This one seems stronger. Ooh, what you guys have? Bolognese? Bolognese all over the walls now. Alright. Took down this whole area. Not stealthily, but that was still really fun. Using all of your tools, like distracting, planting, hitting from distance. It's fucking dope.
What the hell's going on here?
We're
Nothing.
under attack.
Come on, let's go!
Oh, guys, come on. Guys. Huh, we're under attack! Come on, let's go! And then they don't really go anywhere. They're like, oh, okay. I guess we're under attack. Did he have a helmet on? Didn't see. This guy did. Yeah.
I heard something. I got it.
Do you? Do you think you do? How much you got it? I don't think you really got it. Chickens! Are they gonna come out now and be like, oh no, Jeremiah's been killed? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fucking people? It's too many people. How you guys doing? Having a fucking barbecue?
Zach! Ambush! That way! They came from that way!
Did I one-shot them? Holy shit, yeah! Ow, ow. There you go. Oh god, she's crazy! Somebody stop her, oh god! Okay, what are we doing here, lads? What are we doing? Getting killed? Certainly seems like it.
Go around! Yeah!
Yeah, go around! See what happens when you do that. Oh, he's not coming this way. Okay.
Move up!
Oh shit, no, why did you pick that up? Nice. Ow. Shit! Nice. Oh my god, it blew his entire bottom half off. Ew! I didn't know you could do that. I mean, it kinda did, but just to see it like that is just nasty. He's not faring too well. You're being killed by one person. Dozens of you. Though to be fair, this one person is pretty badass. Oh, I have no health kits. I should have got those. Whoops. That'll be fine. I don't want this though. I want this. Because these guys have a lot of ammo for that. Alright, deeper we go into the complex. Uh-oh. Ah! My ankles! Alright. Wait, what? Oh, I can just open this door. Oh, jeez. Oh, fuck! Mother of God! Ah!
Kill her! Bitch! I got the key!
Oh, God.
The door!
You're welcome!
Come on, let's go!
Hey, where's Abby? She's bit!
Keep back!
Hey, don't point that fucking thing at me!
Hey! Abby tried to escape. She's down in the pillars.
The pillars?
Head down to the beach. You won't miss it. She's probably already dead. Come on!
Okay, now I can barely move.
Abby.
That's so dark all of a sudden.
Abby.
It's not just gonna like cut to Abby's perspective again. And now we have to play like the entire escape with her. Right? Jesus, I unleashed absolute chaos. Yeah, she needs you right in the stitches.
To the beach.
Oh, the whole place is burning. Again! God, everywhere I go as a player, stuff just burns down. I'm sorry, okay? I don't mean for it to happen, it just sort of happens. It comes with the territory. Okay, all the shots are behind us. Oh, Lord.
Holy.
The pillars.
Abby?
That's her. Isn't it? They shaved her head.
Help me. Please. It's you.
She looks so different. Fuck.
Abby. I got you. I got you. They're both this way.
I wonder if you could just take out a gun and shoot her right now if you wanted to. No, it won't even let you. This is weird. It's the boat from the main menu. Don't tell me we're gonna come all this way just to go back. Man, Santa Barbara sucks. Owen was wrong. She's gonna do it anyway.
Can't let you leave. I'm not doing this. No. I'm not gonna fight you. Yes, you will.
Don't do that.
He's not a part of this. You made him a part of this. Okay. Okay.
Oh god, I have to do a fucking fight? Like a boss fight? Oh god. Jesus. God almighty. Ow! I mean, she's done for, right? Fucking hell, this is brutal. Jesus, man! Wait, they're not gonna both die, are they? Fuck! Jesus! This is hard to play. Let it end. Fuck, man. Oh, she bit it off.
Go. Just take him. Oh, both of them? Ow. Hey. How y'all doing? I'm back. I don't think she's gonna be here. She's gone, Els. Sick of your shit.
Your stuff's still here. You can't play the same now. This is Joel's song.
What are you drinking?
Coffee.
Where'd you get that?
Those people that came through last week.
Oh.
A little embarrassed as to what I had to trade to get it, but it's not bad.
I had Seth under control.
Yeah, I know.
And you need to stop harassing Jesse about my patrols.
Okay. Dina. Is she your girlfriend?
No. No, that was just one kiss. It doesn't mean anything. She just, I don't know why she did that.
But you do like her.
So stupid.
Look, I have no idea what that girl's intentions are, but I do know that she would be lucky to have you.
You're such an asshole.
I'm not trying to.
I was supposed to die in that hospital. My life would have fucking mattered. But you took that from me.
If somehow the Lord gave me a second chance at that moment, I would do it all over again.
I don't think I can ever forgive you for that. But I would like to try.
I'd like that.
Okay. I'll see you around.
Yep.
Whew. Okay. We finally got there. I wonder where she was going at the end. Okay, well, we finally did it. It felt like it was coming forever and ever and ever. The last, like, 4 or 5 episodes felt like the end was coming right around the corner, and it just never did. Okay, as with every series that I do, I usually like to dissect the game afterwards of what we went through. And normally I do it at the end of each episode, like what I liked about that episode, what I didn't, musing on things that happened. But for this series, I wanted to flow a bit more naturally, so I didn't do the whole, like, top of the morning thing at the start. I didn't do outros the same way, because anybody who's watching this later, if you're watching it in the playlist, especially, like, you want it to flow together. You want it to feel like you're watching, like, a show. You don't want it to feel like you're watching just some YouTuber ask for likes and do intros and all that stuff. So I tried to take myself out of the series a bit more and let the game kind of speak for itself. I can see why the game is as divisive as it is. There's been a lot of talk about this game. And people are very split down the middle with it. Some people are just mad at the game because there's a trans character in it and there's a gay couple in it. And that's obviously just fucking bullshit to hate on a game for those reasons. It's 2020, the world is moving on, the world is evolving, and people are evolving with it. And the world is just not the same as it used to be. You have to adapt with that, with the different sexualities that are coming up, with the different types of people there are in the world, with the different ethnicities, the different cultures, All of that stuff. You need to have an open mind and you need to move forward with them and see people as people and not shit all over them for the way they want to live their lives when really it has no bearing on your life whatsoever at all. And the people who hate the game for those reasons it's just... The world is going to move on without you. The world is going to progress and the world is going to evolve. And you can either stay in your bigoted ways and be a piece of shit to humanity and not contribute anything, or you can adapt and move on with the world and accept people for who they are. There's a lot more to talk about in regard to this. But I feel like it's as simple as that. People are people, treat them as people. It doesn't fucking matter. If somebody transitions themselves, it has no bearing on your life. It's their decision, it's how they feel, and it's what they want to do. Let them do it. If people like somebody else that you can't understand, it's up to you to learn about it and then accept that. Because it's their life. And for a long time, when I was a teenager, I didn't get those types of things, and I was very narrow-minded, but doing this stuff and kind of having the internet and seeing the broader world has really opened up my mind to the facets of humanity that some stuff that I may not have understood and don't go through myself, other people have educated me on and have made me learn to empathize with that and become an ally to that. So that side of things, be whoever you want to be. I will always support anybody as long as they are happy, healthy, and following their passions. It doesn't matter what you're into or who you want to be or any of that stuff. I will always accept people for who they are. Obviously, context is important. I'm not going to accept fucking murderers and pedophiles. I don't think that needs to be said, obviously, but some people would be like, except the guy said blah, blah, blah. Just be who you want to be. As long as you're comfortable in your own skin, I'm happy for you. And even if you're not comfortable in your own skin, I will support you anyway. But that's all I'll say about that aspect of it, because I feel like it's more obvious and completely dumb for people to shit on the game for those reasons. Other reasons, of course, have a little more legitimacy to them. People talking about Joel, obviously. The Joel death apparently leaked before the game came out. Which added to this stir of crazy that happened. I didn't know about it. I didn't see any of the leaks. I was very thankful that I wasn't spoiled going into the game, and it was a huge shock to me. And took me... I expected Joel to die in this game. I kept saying it to Troy every time I met him. Or anytime we talked about it. Not every time I met him, because that's just obnoxious. But every time we talked about it, I kept mentioning that that's where I thought the game was going. And he was always interested to hear my thoughts on it and wondering what was going on. And he had an amazing poker face because he didn't give anything away. And I've been kind of texting him as I've been playing through the game. We've been kind of playing it at the same time and going through it together. And I think I got ahead of him eventually, but we've kind of going over it and talking about it. And I want to get more in depth with him at some point and have a conversation about it. But a lot of people are pissed about the Joel death because they really like Joel from the first game, which is great because he's a very interesting character and he's one of my favorite gaming characters, and I really loved him in the first game. But a lot of people seem to hail him as a hero. It's like he's the hero of the first game, and then coming into this one, they're like, oh, they did Joel dirty, just killing him like that. Joel is not a hero. Joel as a character in The Last of Us 1 is an absolute piece of shit. And that's why he's interesting, because you play as this guy that you're not so sure that you should be going along with what he's doing. Everything Joel has done in The Last of Us 1 is incredibly selfish. Ever since his daughter died, we didn't see all the stuff he did in between, but he did a lot of stuff just for himself, to protect himself and protect those people closest to him, but it was always for himself. And then at the end of the game, taking Ellie out of that situation and dooming millions, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people to their deaths is kind of irredeemable. It's painted in his perspective to make you seem like it was the right thing to do. Bravo to all of these people, by the way. The acting in this was absolutely phenomenal, but I'll get to that. Joel's actions in the first game, that's why I always found him as an interesting character, because I never related to him, and I didn't think he was a good guy. But that's why I liked seeing the world through his lens, because then you realize that everything he's doing, he feels is right, and it's for himself. But at the end, it's kind of a fucked up thing that he did. So having somebody come in and kind of challenge that and show you that no, he wasn't a good guy, and dooming all of these people and killing the doctor, maybe the last neurologist or virologist in the world who could have saved humanity and brought back up people. It is pretty shit what Joel did. Now, how he died, I kind of have mixed feelings on, because in this world, shit just happens. And you don't always get time to feel for it. You don't always get time to sit in it and dwell on it and drag it out. Sometimes in this world, people just fucking die and that's it. And the cold bleakness and randomness of that, I kind of respect because of the way the world in The Last of Us is. But I feel like people needed more time with him to bridge that gap. Because if you haven't played the first game, which, I mean, I don't know why you'd be playing the second one without it, but if you just go into this game, you don't really get a whole lot of time with Joel to realize the impact of that death, because it's a really big one. And I'm not sure that the game got to that. I'm not sure it built him up enough here for that to happen, or for it to be as warranted as it was. And I would absolutely love to hear their decisions on why certain things are in a certain order, because for me, I think the intro to the game should not be Joel explaining to Tommy all of that. I think that scene, I don't really care about it. It's more to catch people up from the first game if you're coming into this one without knowing anything. I get it. I don't like it personally. I think the intro to this game should be that museum scene, because it's an in-between segment where you see a little bit of Joel and Ellie from the first game. They're a little bit different from the first game. Things are a little off, but they're similar at the same time. Like, Joel feels like a completely different person. Ellie can swim, so we know that she's been taking lessons and she's learned some shit. Joel is a little softer than he was. They're a little more connected than they were. Him doing stuff for her birthday, learning about astronauts and bringing her to this place and learning more about her. That's something that he didn't do in the first game. He was very at arm's length with her. So now we know that, oh, he's softer, he's loosened up, he's not as rigid as he once was. And then that informs you that his barriers are down, that he's not the same person, that he's grown, and he's a little more secure in what his environment is. His relationships have been stable for a while, and the clickers and the zombies and the infected aren't really a problem. And he thinks all the fireflies are dead, so no one's going to come after him. So then, if he dies after that, I feel like it should be that space scene, her closing her eyes, counting down 10, 9, 8, and then when you get to 1, her eyes, she wakes up, match cut to her in her bed. Have it cut from that to that. I feel like that would be a cool, interesting cut, because then you get a little bit of what Last of Us 1 was with that museum scene. You can use the museum section to kind of tutorialize the player on what certain buttons do. But you get that lovely, sweet moment with him. And then cut to waking up. And then, or even cut to Abby waking up at that time. And interact with it then, from then on in that same way. Is that Ashley? Yeah, it's the person who does Ellie's voice and mocap, Ashley Johnson. But I feel like for me that would have worked better, because then when Joel dies, it's a really big moment then. Like, it fucking swells massively in that section for that. And I would love to know why they moved certain things around, because I think all the elements are there. All of the sections that are in this game, I feel like, are good. I just feel like their order are a little off, because all the Ellie stuff leading up, I fucking loved. I thought that was amazing. When we got to that section with the Seraphites in the park, and you finally hear all that whistling, and it scares you, and you get that arrow in the shoulder, and you're crawling around in the park, that was when the game really started to shine for me. Or the section even before that, when you get to Jesse again, and you're crawling around, you have this big open environment, and you're playing cat and mouse with all these characters, and the dogs and everything. Oh, fucking perfect. Pitch perfect gameplay and narrative. That was where the game was strongest, and then you were rocketing up and you were getting closer to Abby and you got to the fucking aquarium and you killed people and everything felt like it was coming to a head, and then it just slaps you down and just stops the game dead. And part of me really respects it and really admires the tenacity to go for that type of narrative, and this is the vision they wanted. This is the game they wanted. The game that's here and the production that's gone into it is nothing short of fucking legendary. It's some of the best made video game elements I've ever seen put to disc or digital, whatever. But that, you're going to lose so many people at that moment. And again, I would love to know why they, in their own words, wanted to do that. And after a while, I started to get it, because my problem with it was that when it slaps you down, I had all this adrenaline built up and all this momentum built up, and I felt like I was coming back to Ellie sooner, but it never happened. And I kept being stuck in this Abby scenario where, because I thought I was going back, if I knew that that was going to happen, I wouldn't have minded as much. But the fact that I didn't know when I was coming back to Ellie and I had all this adrenaline and energy ready to go back into that, and it was going nowhere, I wasn't paying attention to the Abby stuff as much as I should have been. It was just like, yeah, oh, Troy. It was just like, yeah, get back to Ellie. Come on, we're there. And it didn't. And I assume that's why that section is as long as it is, because it's like, no, settle down, relax. There's another side to this, and we really want to show it to you, but we need to take time to do that, because if we rush through it, then you're not going to get that feeling. And for me, I still don't think that feeling really came out in the end. I don't think what that section tried to do really rubbed off on me. Because it's supposed to be like, there's two sides to every story. And while you think Abby is this brutal monster that came in and killed this character that you absolutely love in cold blood, then it cuts away and it's like, well, here's why. And I get that, and I understand and respect the decision to try and tell that story, but I don't think I really needed it. I feel like me as a player already got, like, the entire time I was playing as Ellie, I was cringing at all the murder she was doing. It didn't glorify it, it de-glorified it for me, because I was like, God, this is ugly, and I don't know if we should be doing this, and I feel horrible about this. And I feel like there was a way of telling Abby's story within Ellie's story, without having two campaigns in one. I don't know. Again, I'd love to hear why they did it that way, but you're going to lose so many players, and I feel like so many people are going to shit on the game for that reason. But even though I may not agree with it and I may not have been into it as much, I applaud the sort of, like, I want to use a different term than, like, I applaud the balls for doing it, because that's a very gender-specific term. But you know what I mean. I can't think of another word off the top of my head right now. Play through the game again with all your upgrades, and yes, I will do that right after this. Not on YouTube. But I admire the willingness to go for that story. Because that is it's like when Hideo Kojima made Metal Gear Solid 2. All the marketing for Metal Gear Solid 2, when that game came out, was all about Solid Snake. Everybody who saw the trailers, saw the gameplay, saw everything, thought that that game was just that tanker section as Solid Snake. And then you play a few hours of that, and then the entire rest of the game is a completely different character. And at that time, everyone hated that. Everyone thought it was obnoxious, it was stupid, they wanted Solid Snake, but that other character was doing a simulation of being Solid Snake. And there's some really great video essays on why Metal Gear Solid 2 is amazing. And seeing it now, I'm like, man, that was actually brilliant. And maybe in time, with distance from this, I can understand that a bit more. It's not even so much that they cut it in half and then split up two campaigns. I feel like just maybe both campaigns are just a little too long. That Ellie's section started to feel a little repetitive after a while. The environments were fucking jaw-dropping though, and I absolutely loved them. But then Abby's section kind of felt a little long in the tooth as well. And I felt like if you just shortened both to have a bit more of a concise, like, dragging me along narrative, because I was really engaged for a lot of what was happening, and Abby's stuff really started to, like, pull me along more towards the end. But again, I felt like I was just playing Last of Us 3 and 2 at the same time. And maybe that's what they wanted to do. Maybe that's the point of it. It's definitely different. I applaud them for making a very different type of sequel. Because they could have easily just done the same thing again, had Joel and Ellie have a little rift between them, maybe play out that argumentative side of them for this story, and then just giving players what they wanted. Like Uncharted 1 to 2. They could have just done that and everyone would have been happy and it would have been fine. But clearly they didn't want to do that. They wanted to tell something different, and that's what I respect. Because as somebody trying to do creative things personally and wanting to change and always adapt and evolve and not doing what people expect of you all the time and kind of getting bored of that and almost kind of getting annoyed with fans always just expecting the same shit out of you all the time. That's why I respect it. I can see why, and I can see sort of the reasoning behind that more so. And I feel like people kind of shitting all over the game. I mean, fair. You're allowed to your own opinion, and you can say that you really didn't like it and what they did with it. But to attack the people who made the game for it, I feel like is just completely over the line. I get that you're attached to these characters. I get that you love The Last of Us and you really wanted this to be the biggest game of the year and you want to make sure that you're spending your $60 wisely and you're so up Sony's ass and you want to be part of the exclusive culture and shit all over Xbox and everything. But being 15 will pass. I remember being like that when I was younger. And if you're older than like 25 and you're doing this, oh my god, that's cringe. But there's a certain point where you have to look at yourself and realize that that shit is just way too ridiculous. It's a video game. It's fiction. You can be attached to these characters, but when you start attacking the people who portray them and write them, that's stupid. Don't do that. It's fucking asinine to do that kind of shit. The narrative itself is really solid. I liked the writing that was there. It's it's the best acting I've ever seen in a video game. It's the best writing I've ever seen in a video game. My problem is with the pacing and the structure. But maybe I'll grow to like it more when I have some distance from it, because again, just being in it every day and getting through it so much, it's a little hard to like get perspective on it right now. So I don't want to say too much in one direction and like be too negative about that side of it, when maybe my feelings will change. Maybe I'll double down on the pacing of it. Who knows? But what worked in this game was, I mean, everything works in this game. It's the visuals. If you couldn't tell, I really liked. I could not stop gushing over the visuals in this. I think this is the best looking video game I've ever played. Some games I've played have great visuals in some areas, and then they get really inconsistent. Like Final Fantasy VII Remake is a good example. Came out this year. The opening couple of hours are phenomenal. The rest, really inconsistent, really choppy, really all over the place. This game was consistently amazing looking, and the details were there the entire time. Some games front load all of their amazing things, and then later in the game, it all kind of falls apart because they're rushing to finish off certain sections of it. But this game was top-notch visually the entire way through. Even towards the end in Abby's section where we were in the Seraphites Island was fucking jaw-dropping. The lighting is the best I've ever seen. The only thing that comes close to this is Battlefield 5, cranked to the max on a PC. On a modern-day PC, ray tracing and all, Battlefield 5 will blow your mind when you're in it and you see it running. But it's a very confined experience. It's a multiplayer map designed to be the same every time. But some of the stuff in that is the only stuff that I can see that would rival this. This fucking knocked my socks off. I'd never say that term. But there was just moments where I was literally like stopping. I was like, shit, I'm doing a Let's Play. I have to like move on, but I really want to just stop and stare at this. And my hat is off, because I talked about all the tiny details as well. It's one to get the lighting in a scene right and get like the foliage and everything. But there was all these really small details that you really don't have to do, that most people will not realize. Like a really good example is the pipe bomb little light on the wall, that shit, the reflections and how there's different opacities to them. But a really great one for me was the dilution of the blood in that puddle when I saw it. And it being like a thick viscous liquid outside of that, and then in the water it diluted. You didn't have to do that. No one would have noticed that. No one would really, well, I noticed it, I guess, but no one would have cared if it didn't do that. And it still would have looked amazing, but you went above and beyond and like really cranked out the details, and everybody at Naughty Dog deserves praise for that. I know there's a lot of talk of crunch culture at Naughty Dog and saying that they work them to the bone and over hours and underpaid and all that stuff. And yes, that's really bad, and that shouldn't have to happen. Maybe take some extra time, spend an extra year on it, give people normal lives and normal working hours, and not really grind them to the bone to get the job done. I don't support that. I don't work there. I've just seen all the articles about it, so that's the knowledge I have in it. And obviously I don't support that. I don't support anyone overworking themselves, because I always talk about even YouTubers not overworking themselves, because you'll burn yourself out and it's bad for your mental health, and don't do that. And it does suck that so many people had to go through that crunch to get the game made. However, I have seen some people who worked on the game, like animation people and art people and writing people, who also say that they're incredibly proud of the product that they made. Even though they had to work really hard to get there and work to the bone and hated that, but the product they made is still something they're very proud of and put a lot of effort into. So you shouldn't hate their efforts in the game to shit on Naughty Dog's crunching of said employees. Does that make sense? I'm trying to say it in a certain way, and I don't know if my wording is getting across, but the final product is something that they still spent a lot of time making and put a lot of work into and showed off their talents to the max of their ability. And I think that that's a separate part than what the crunch culture is. And I feel like you can still praise the artwork and the artistry that went into this and the talent that made it, and still not like the crunch aspect of that. You get me? It's not just so black and white. It's not like crunch culture sucks, and then, I mean, you can vote with your wallets if you want and not buy the game if you really don't want to support that. That's fine. But to shit on the people afterwards and be like, no, your writing sucks because you were crunched by Naughty Dog is a little unfair on the people who spent a really long time. It's like going through the crunch to make the product anyway and then still getting shit on for the final product. And I personally, I feel like if I was worked to the bone on something and really worked my ass off on it and really believed in the product anyway and still worked on it, it would really suck to see people then attack you for that because of that. Anyway, more educated people on the subject and more talented conversationalists and writers on the subject have spoken about this already. You're not going to come to a YouTuber to listen about this. But I wanted to preface that by saying I'm aware of that, but I also want to applaud all of the people who worked on this game. Like, all the artistry that went into this is the best in the business. You don't get better acting and mocap and visuals and details and all of that stuff that you do here. This is what AAA gaming is. However we get to that point to make those games, we can argue all day. But I also want to give a shout out to the sound design in this game too, because there are some incredibly detailed audio aspects going on in this game. It's one thing to get really good clean audio and really make it sound pleasing to the ear, but it's another thing entirely to mix that in and localize the sounds in like a stereoscopic image, because having like the clicker sound and everything, those are really high detailed, high fidelity sounds that are fucking amazing and on their own are just jaw-dropping to listen to. And as someone who loves audio and has studied audio, I know how hard that is to do, but to hear like rushing water in a room next door to you and then to get closer to it and further away from it and listen to how it blends and transitions and how there was no time in this game that I ever thought an enemy was somewhere they weren't. Maybe when they were like right on top of me, because I'm listening to it in stereo, which is just around here, but I would love to hear the 3D audio of like the PS5 and the virtual surround sound in Sony's own headsets, because apparently you can hear above and below. That's what Dolby Atmos does in like cinemas, because you have ceiling speakers. Obviously with just a pair of left and right, you can't do that. But every time I was always like going into listen mode and I heard somebody in the distance and I was like, oh, they're over there. It was perfect, pitch perfect. I knew where all the enemies were almost all the time, apart from the ones that made no noise, like the stalkers creeping up on me or a character being a little quiet in the middle of a gunfight. But the audio in this game is some of the best I've ever heard as well. Again, the only developer team that I say would rival it is DICE, who make Battlefield. Because their audio is just nuts as well. But I can't believe how crazy the audio design in this game is. I highly recommend you go follow the audio engineers who worked on it, because I've been following them for a couple of days now, and they've talked about how they made certain sounds and morphed like made up noises with actual people to make clickers and runners and shit. It's fascinating to listen to. I would love a whole documentary on how this game was made, because I love this shit. The acting and the mocap and the deliveries are fucking absolutely award worthy. They were unreal. Ashley Johnson did such a fucking amazing job as Ellie. Whether you like the writing and where the character went and whatnot, I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about her delivery of what she was doing was insane. And she's gotten so good and so amazing at it. And I really felt for her, and some of the facial expressions she was doing was so realistic. I couldn't believe it. And Troy, you weren't in the game that much. I can't wait to talk to him about it, but his delivery of some lines as well, fucking phenomenal. The lady who played Dina was absolutely great. I love that character. I like Jesse. I pretty much like all the characters, even the ones that were set up to hate. By the end of it, I was like, damn, these characters are fucking great. It just feels like so much lore and so much depth and so much going on in this world that every character, even the NPCs and even the enemies, felt like they had lives and stories to tell. The ending, I'm not so sure about. It kind of feels like a lot of people said that it falls flat and it just kind of went nowhere. And I can see why people would think that. But for me, I honestly don't know what other ending you could go with. The theory that I thought was going to happen, because as we played with Abby, I said that I had an idea of what was going to happen. I was going to wait to see if it came true. But I thought midway through the game, Abby would just kill Ellie, and then you would play the rest of the game as Abby. That would have been insane. And I almost kind of wish they went for that, because that would have been like, oh shit, okay, we're doing this. Because then it wouldn't have had that aspect of like, am I coming back to Ellie? I don't know. And then it falls into that aspect of don't follow revenge completely, because sometimes you don't want to see where it ends. And having her just die out of nowhere would have been insane as well, just like Joel in the beginning. People would have absolutely fucking hated the game then. No question about it. But I don't know, I like shaking things up. I like weird narratives, and I like stuff kind of not being tied up in a nice neat little bow a lot. So that would have been like, holy shit, okay. But the ending itself, I'm fine with. Dina leaving makes a lot of sense. I just feel like I don't like that we came back, she had the baby, we're living a life, and then we go back after Abby again. I feel like that was like, oh my god, okay, is it over? It felt like we kind of went through that loop again, and going after revenge again, and doing the same thing again. I feel like just chase her down at the end of that section where we were at the theater, and kind of then have that fight and choke her out, and then be like, no, leave, whatever. I feel like that would have been fine. I don't like that we came back and then went again. But yeah, going after revenge, terrible idea. Seeing that there's more to this, there's more to people than just this one-sidedness, like, you're a monster, you killed my friend sort of stuff. And then it flipped it, and Abby was the same. It was like, you killed my friends. And it's like, yeah, but it was a bit ham-fisted. I felt like I could have gotten that anyway as a player. I didn't need to be like beaten over the head with it. All in all, I really like the game. I know I have a lot to say and a lot to talk about. I feel like everybody does. I'll be talking about this game for quite a while with people and understanding. If you didn't like the game, I completely understand and I get it. I get why people's criticisms of the characters and the story and where it went, like, that's valid. I personally thought it was great. I still enjoyed the game. I liked that it was different. I liked that they tried something unique with the storyline and made the game that they wanted to make, regardless of what they thought people would react to. Because obviously they knew people were going to react a certain way and hate certain things. But to stick to your artistry and just make it anyway, I respect the shit out of that. That's a hard thing to do, and most people these days can't do that. You get the rise of Skywalker when you go in the opposite direction and listen to people too much. And then it becomes fan service. And I'm very glad that this game is not fan service, because it could have so easily been. But all in all, I feel like it's a good thing to debate. I feel like it's a good game that a lot of people are going to sit down and be like, you didn't like it? Well, I liked it, so tell me why. And then, like, I can see your viewpoint, and then the other person can see yours. Obviously, a lot of people aren't going to do that because a lot of people are just going to say, boo, game bad. Give me back my money. Cancel Naughty Dog. And all that shit. But hopefully, people have some decent debates about it. I know I certainly will. But that was The Last of Us 2. We waited 7 years for a sequel. Is it as good as the first one? Gameplay-wise, it shits all over the first one. The first one's gameplay is incredibly clunky and slow and outdated now. The stealth in this game is the best I've ever played. Sneaking around like that. I kept getting caught, but that was my fault and not being aware of what was going on more. But I love just those little play areas. The level design was really good. So I'm going to be playing the game a lot more. But I think story-wise, I still like the first one more because I liked Joel as a character and I liked that dynamic and I liked where the thing was going and I liked all the little pockets of adventures they were going through. Like spring was very different than the winter and it felt like a longer journey. This one is a lot more focused and funneled. It just kind of flopped back and forth a lot, which kind of like it gets a little dizzying at times. But I still think I like the first game more, but that does not mean that this is a bad game. This is still really, really good. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought in the comments. By the time I finish this, I haven't uploaded the episodes where we're playing as Abby completely. So it'd be interesting to see what people's thoughts are. And I'm glad I just played through the whole game because it would be easy to just start it and then if people stop liking it to just be like, oh, I'm not going to upload it there because people don't like it. No, it's fine. Like, talk about it. Have some discourse over it if you want to. Like, get involved and start chatting to each other and why you liked it and why you didn't like it. That's interesting. That's what art does. It should evoke stuff from you. You shouldn't like everything all the time. That's boring. That's not what life is about. So I'm very curious to see what people think in the comments. What would be my favorite character? I don't know. I liked Owen a lot. Owen just seemed to be like this dude who wanted to do the right thing and kind of got caught up in everything else and paid the ultimate price for it. And I just feel so sorry for him. It's so bad. I liked Lev a lot as well. I like that they sort of tackle these issues and having like a trans character in there and going through it and what that means, especially in a world like this where it's so harsh. And I saw that the person who played the Lev character was a trans person as well, and that's cool. That's cool representation. And it was a very interesting character to see the hardships that they were going through at such a young age and how that affects somebody. And I almost wish we had more of that. I wish we had more of Lev in the game. I kind of wish that Abby's stuff started off with Lev and Yara a bit earlier, and that was the whole cycle of it. I didn't really care about the wolves and stuff. I feel like we could have taken that section where Abby met them and put it way earlier, and that was the entire Abby campaign. I would have loved that a whole lot more. It's the start of the Abby campaign that I didn't really connect with too much. But then once it started to get going and she met Lev and Yara, then I really got invested in that. So Lev was a cool character as well. And that section descending that skyscraper was fucking awesome. Yeah. Anyway, I could talk till I'm blue in the face. I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you guys liked it. Even if you didn't like the game, I hope that you just had an interesting time watching the series regardless. Thank you for watching the entire thing. If you are here, I really highly do appreciate that people will watch hours and hours and hours and hours of my content and then sit around and listen to what I think about it and everything. That I don't have all the answers. It's my opinion on this. You could have a completely different one, but the fact that you're willing to sit and listen to it, I respect that, and thank you for that. I appreciate it. What are we going to do next? I have no idea. I did want to do Last of Us 1 before this one came out, but then a lot of stuff happened in real life that kind of stalled that. So maybe we'll go back and play Last of Us 1 again on the channel, or stream it, or something like that at some point, because I really want to play that game again, especially after playing this one. But that's it. I'm probably forgetting some stuff that I really wanted to talk about, but I feel like I got most of my thoughts out. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.
Talking away. to say.